It's been more than 1 month since Haiti's devastating earthquake that killed more than 200,000 people. As the media attention dies down and the fundraising slows, the country is still in ruins. With just weeks to go before Haiti's rainy season, the United Nations is asking countries to rush shipments of tents. A UN report suggests all damaged buildings that haven't yet collapsed will do so. Prime Minister Stephen Harper visited Haiti earlier this week, saying Canada will give $12 million for a temporary headquarters for the Haitian government. But a recent Harris Decima poll shows Canadians aren't so sure about future spending. Less than 1/3 believe Canada should fund long-term rebuilding work. Welcome back to Canoe Live. The Haiti earthquake is now one of the most expensive in recent history, surpassing the 2004 tsunami, and it's promising to get even worse once the next act of God, the seasonal rains, hit. With the Olympics taking the media headlines, how do relief organizations keep the story alive? Well, to answer that question is Steve Theobald from Plan Canada. Steve, you've just returned from the earthquake-ravaged country. What is the situation like there now, 5 weeks on?
Well, everybody has seen the initial images of all the devastation, but when you're there now, it's like life goes on. It has to go on, and people are on the street. The houses that are still standing look like everything is normal. The problem, and there's food in the markets. The problem is people can't afford to buy the food in the markets. People are wandering around, but they have no jobs to go to, and those houses that you see are uninhabitable. So people are living in tents.
Right, because they're still standing, but it's kind of like it would take nothing before it.
I mean, adults are scared to walk into these buildings, let alone children. So that it's a big issue of the psychological health of the Haitians, including the children, and how can they get past this fear? I mean, they live with it every second. They're still waiting for tremors. They're feeling tremors that aren't there.
Right. So the relief efforts in the quake zone are moving from the immediate emergency needs now to the next phase. So what is your organization doing on the ground right now? Like, what are some of your responsibilities on the ground?
Sure. Well, I work for Plan Canada, which is part of Plan International. So we work in 66 countries. And when the quake struck, we flew in experts from all the corners of the Plan world, engineers, physicians, psychologists trained in child trauma, logisticians, education experts. So we immediately started planning on the second phase, which is what we're entering now, where we're building, for example, schools. We need to get children back in school. It gives them a sense of normalcy. It'll give them something just to hold on to, and plus it gives the parents an ability to actually go out and find work again. So we're working on building transitional schools. We're committed to building up to 50 in cooperation with the Haitian government. So temporary schools that'll last for a year or two while the actual schools are being rebuilt.
All right, your organization's been in Haiti a long time, long before the quake, since 1973. What has to be done to make sure that Haiti survives in the long run?
Well, I think, first of all, we need to give the Haitian people the tools they need to rebuild the country on their own. And everything we do has to be with an eye to building the capacity of the government to take care of its own people. I mean, it's been a high priority for the government of Canada and other international governments. It's a nascent democracy. It needs all the help it can get. So all the work that Plan does in Haiti is directly with the government, with an eye on making sure that we transfer knowledge to the people that are running the government.
Right, and help them stand on their own 2 feet. Thanks so much for coming in today, and we'll check in with you again in the near future. Thank you.
All right, thank you.